I could just cast my vote, and I will, but I feel like the Smash Ballot is going to thrive more on deep analysis and shows of support than just one simple text entry. As a fan, I consider it my job to really delve into the one major character choice that I have left.
I'm the Special Combat Agent, Sentinel's Planetary Secret Service, Blossom City Field Office, also known as Wonder Red!
A lover of diplomacy and the main character of the cult hit The Wonderful 101, Wonder Red is, to many, a surefire, flawless entry for the Smash Ballot. Adding in Wonder Red opens up possibilities only available to a cast member from this particular game, and would provide an undoubtedly fresh and dynamic set of moves to the roster. Not only that, but such an addition would provide excellent advertising for the source game for Smash players who might not have learned much about it initially, and possibly boosting its sales figures. After all, just look at what Smash provided for the Kid Icarus franchise. The Wonderful 101 isn't really a game about Wonder Red, it's about the Wonderful Ones as a team. And while Wonder Red is billed as the main character, it would be extremely important to capture the essence of the whole main cast of 7 Wonderful Ones. Luckily, Smash Bros. Provides that opportunity flawlessly. Think about Smash fighters such as Ice Climbers, Pokemon Trainer, and Captain Alamo. These are all characters who work as groups in some way or another. As far as standard ground attacks go, Wonder Red would seem to be on his own. But in any other environment, one of his closest allies would jump in to assist him. These supplementary characters would appear next to Wonder Red and perform their moves under his directions.
Unite up! Unite Hand!
The Unite Hand, Wonder Red's own signature Unite morph, would act as his normal ground attacks. Smash attacks would allow the morph to grow larger, as it does in-game. Each combo could open up with a smaller morph, and each successive hit would grow. Any single attacks or smash attacks would change in size dependent on their power. This would be the basis of Wonder Red's entire moveset.
Unite Draw!
Unite Claw, the signature morph of Wonder White, is fast and agile and would be strikingly at home in Smash's air game. While it wouldn't be as powerful as the Unite Hand, these quick flurries would drastically alter Red's air game versus his ground game, and provide swift combos and fast, sharp meteor smashes.
Unite Whip! Bad boy! Time for a little punishment!
Unite Whip, Wonder Pink's morph, is used primarily as a grappling weapon in-game, and regularly throws enemies around with its powerful-looking jaw tip. This makes it perfect for a throw! It also acts as a grappling hook in many portions of the game, and it moves incredibly fast. This would place it in the same throw bracket as Link's hookshot or claw shot, or Samus's grapple beam, including the possibility to use it as an edge recovery.
Unite Go!
The signature morph of Wonder Green, the Unite Gun, would, by default, fire quickly with low damage output, similar to the Mii Gunner's Laser Blaze attack, but could be charged into its bazooka form to fire a single, powerful, explosive shot. Much like Mega Man's Charge Shot, the bazooka would cause Red and Green to stay stationary, and the charge shot could not be stockpiled. Custom move variants would include the Homing Gun, which would lower power and speed, but cause projectiles to home in on enemies, and Stinger Gun, which would raise rapid fire potential, but lower damage and remove the bazooka charge entirely. Releasing a side special would throw a Unite Bomb, the signature morph of Wonder Black. Much like Pikachu's Skull Bash, this attack could be held down to be thrown a greater distance. Upon explosion, it would cause a non-damaging area of effect slowdown like the timer item, offering a possible opening while only lasting an extremely short amount of time. Custom move variants could include Blast Bomb, which would remove the slowdown effect in favor of actual damage, or the Instant Bomb, which would only drop the bomb right at Red and Black's feet, but have a much larger blast radius.
Unite Sword! Ha! Dude, feel the sting of my Valiantium blade!
Quick and reliable, Wonder Blue's signature Unite Sword morph would work extremely well as a recovery move. By quickly performing a pair of Wonder Rising attacks, the sword would be swung in an uppercut fashion, lifting red and blue off the ground while slicing enemies upward. Custom move variants could include Wonder Spinner, a spin attack with very little vertical movement but the ability to glide horizontally in the air, and Valiantium Rising, a single Wonder Rising with less power but slightly more lift than one Rise at a much higher speed. The powerhouse of Red's abilities, Unite Hammer, signature morph of Wonder Yellow, would act similarly to King DDD's Rocket Hammer, allowing it to charge up. Rather than a bat swing, though, the hammer would rocket forward to pound enemies straight down, offering a slow but powerful meteor smash. Custom move variants could include Lunge Hammer, which would act very similarly to Little Mac's Jolt Haymaker, and Instant Hammer, removing the charge time but dealing much less damage. Unite Guts is already the go-to guard of the Wonderful Ones, allowing them to reflect projectiles with skillful timing and survive many immensely powerful attacks. This functions very similar to the shield in Smash, right down to the reflective properties of perfect shielding, and makes it yet another obvious choice. Arguably the single most useful morph in the entire game, Unite Spring is self-explanatory, as it would function as a side dodge in Smash just like it does in Wonderful 101. Spot dodging would likely just be a simple motion, but the left to right dodging meshes far too well with the spring to leave it out. While there are many Final Smash possibilities due to the over-the-top nature of the Wonderful 101, the clear and rational concept would be engaging Unlimited Form. While the effects of Unlimited Form are a little hard to see when you're actually using them in the game, the idea is that it magnifies the power of the Wonderful Ones far beyond their normal limits. Unlimited Form as a Final Smash would act like a standard transformation special, brief invulnerability and heightened power. The main effect would be larger, heavier-hitting Unite Morph attacks. Like Giga Bowser, damage would still be taken by Wonder Red, but he wouldn't receive any knockback. Further, adding unique music to the duration of Unlimited Form would be an excellent detail, and would also act as a timer for the effect. Since transformation-type Final Smashes are very short this time around, the brief Unlimited Form music would be perfect for this, clocking in at exactly 23 seconds from start to finish. Next, we have 8 costume slots to fill out, which for the most part would be very easy. All that would need to be made is a set of color schemes based on Wonder Red and the other main Wonderful Ones. But wait, that's only 7! That leaves one more slot and no other main Wonderful One to fill it. Luckily, there is a very obvious choice for a full costume swap: Prince Vorkken. Intentionally designed as Wonder Red's rival, Vorkken would understandably have all the same moves as Red, while being visually and vocally different himself, much like Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings.
The fearless Blunder Red, at last.
When playing as Vorkken, the Wonderful Ones who jump in to assist would just be replaced by normal Geizok space pirates. I feel like this would be a great addition without being too much extra work for the devs. Now, I don't know exactly how far these DLC opportunities are gonna go, but I would personally love to see a new stage for new fighters if they don't already have one that fits. That said, I feel like the best choice, one not riddled with spoilers, would be Blossom City as seen in the first few missions of the Wonderful 101. Based on the opening suite of missions, combat could travel between the tops of Blossom City high-rises, then be brought upwards by Daiku Orochi. In this phase, players would need to jump between falling sections of skyscraper, as seen in that boss fight, before eventually landing on more rooftops and starting the cycle over. This would offer an experience similar to the Orbital Gate Assault and, in part, Rainbow Cruise stages, keeping players on their toes but not necessarily moving 100% of the time. Enemies such as the Kofun Assault Landing Ship and Gakujin Mecha could be visibly sieging the city in the background, versus a number of other Wonderful Ones and police or army units, similar to the battles happening in the backgrounds of existing stages such as the Reset Bomb Forest on 3DS and Castle Siege from Wii and Wii U. This would give the stage extra life and highlight many positive early details of the source game without revealing too much to people who have never actually played it before. To match the possible new stage, we'd need a larger selection of music than just the 2 Wonderful 101 tracks already included. There are a lot to draw from, but I personally feel like this lineup would cover plenty of excellent battle themes. So, there you have it. If this hasn't sparked your desire to cast your vote in Wonder Red's direction, then analysis and diplomacy have failed. I, as well as plenty of others, already see the potential in including Wonder Red, and hopefully this will spur the voting movement onwards to victory. Thanks for listening through, and thanks even more if you help show your support. Who knows? If we succeed here, we might even spark a sequel, or at the very least, some Wonderful 1 amiibos. Hopefully we can actually buy them if that happens. If you have any input on my propositions, or just want to add your thoughts, leave them below in the comments. And if you like this sort of critical thinking, we hope to provide more discussions like this later on this channel, so subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching!